the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do a collective oracle for today, Sunday, August 25th, 2024. You may follow me on the book, the Insta, the talk, or the tube, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, fabulous. We are happy for you. If some of it does not, please leave it on the table for someone else. Do not take on energy that wasn't meant for you, okay? And we are going to use the Twisted Oracle, Twin Flames Exposed. The Twin Flames, I mean, I use this deck for whatever. You know how I feel about Twin Flames. You can find it on Etsy. Just put in the Twisted Oracle. It will come up. I think one time they were out of stock or something, and it still came up, if I remember correctly. One card on the table. I was watching, well, I started to watch it last night, I think, and then I fell asleep. So I rewatched it earlier on when I was eating my snack / lunch / dinner. The Tarot doc, they're hilarious. They are absolutely hilarious. And they did a Gemini read, and they were like, yeah, I'm in my, what they call it, a Snuggie. You know, where it's kind of like a robe, but like it zips up and it's like soft like a towel. I think you can get ones with hoodies, or maybe they all have hoodies. I don't know, but it was just so funny because when they were like, yeah, I'm in my Snuggie, I was like, Snuggie? Like, what? Oh, it made me laugh. And then I thought of all the weird things that I've worn when I've done readings, and I was like, okay, it's fine. 5 cards on the table. Let's do 2 more shuffles. I have to get up early tomorrow, and I want to make sure I do a affirmations and a children affirmations in the morning. So I got to get up early. So I don't know what time I'm going to bed, but probably early. It's like, I think 4:30 here right now. I got 6 cards on the table. Okay, I'm going to do one more shuffle. I think I did the 2, but I'm going to do one more. Nothing. Okay. But what? No. No. I'm going to set the cards on the windowsill. As always, 7 cards on the table with bottom of the deck. Here we go. Let's do this. I got GPS. That was a little loud, I'm sorry. Shattered. Or maybe it was just right enough. I don't know. We got Too Late. Bumping Heads. Divine Feminine. Illumination. And bottom of the deck, Pop the Question. No. All right. I'm saying that for a reason. I'm not saying that because I'm a divorcee and I'm against marriage. That's not it at all. I'm just kidding. I mean, I'm not saying it that way because of that. I'll tell you in a second. All right. Divine Feminine card comes out. You can say Divine Masculine. You can switch roles. Feminine, masculine doesn't really matter here. I'm going to read it like this is a Divine Feminine. You can switch that if you need be. Oh, man. Okay, so someone that you so this is the thing. Either you're the divine feminine or this is someone you know, okay? And again, if you're masculine, you're the divine masculine. I'm going to read it as if it's you. It's just easier that way. Take how it resonates. You were bumping heads with someone, and this person found out too late that you are the divine feminine. This person was illuminated to this fact, truth, discovery, awakening. Now, I know this is like the all-seeing eye, the evil eye, whatever you want to call it, but when I looked at this, I'm seeing this person watching you. So whether you actually see this person on a daily basis, whether this is someone watching you on social media, take how that resonates. This person is waking up to this fact too late, okay? With the too late card. This person is upset. Like they didn't think that that was you, that was your energy. And I'm just going to be honest, I'm just going to say it, throw it out there. You might have been someone that was always meant to be in that energy. You just might not have technically been there yet. And when you were involved with this bumping heads person, whoever they are, and again, you could be involved with them right now. You could see them on a daily basis. An ex-lover, a family member, a friend, a coworker. The pop the question implies a lover of some type. Okay? But I'll get to that in a second. This person is very upset, very disturbed by the fact that they could not see what technically was right in front of their face the whole time. With the GPS card, this person wants to come towards you to basically, I hate the term give you your flowers. Like, give you your flowers. I don't really like that term. I mean, I would love to get flowers from a significant other, as that has never happened to me. But I don't really like that term. I don't know why. I just really do not like that term. I'll figure it out eventually. They want to come forward and acknowledge that they fucked up. That you were someone that should have been cherished in a way. I just heard savored. So many things going through my mind right now. Why? Why do you gotta do this again? You gave me the one earlier, the flaccid. Oh my gosh! If you watched one of the earlier reads, I can't remember what reading it was. It was either the Fearless Familiars or the Crow Oracle. I think it was Fearless Familiars, where I said flaccid something, and I couldn't stop laughing. Savor. Okay. They want to acknowledge that you are who you always said you were. If you're someone that stands very much in your truth, you are who you are. You don't put up a front. You don't wear a mask. You're an everyday human. Everyday people. Yeah, okay. This person wants to acknowledge that fact that they overlooked you. They didn't see you for who you were. Now, the pop the question card, so this could go many ways, okay? If this is like an ex-lover, there is the possibility that someone could come in and be like I was an idiot, marry me. There's a possibility somebody could come in and be like, I was an idiot, I want to be in a relationship with you. There's a possibility somebody could come in and say, I was an idiot, like, let's be friends and see where this goes. If this is a family situation, a friendship situation, they would more than likely just come in and apologize and try to rectify the relationship and come back into your life in some type of way. Okay, this doesn't necessarily mean like marriage for everybody. I'm seeing like tears to this card. And for those of you that had this happen already, or for those of you that will have this happen, and this person comes back and apologizes and offers up some type of marriage proposal, obviously everybody's situation is going to be different. I want people to go with their own instinct, go with their own intuition. But I just want to caution anybody that, and I think this would go for, I think any enlightened individual would caution somebody like this. If someone overlooked you in the past and they're coming back around to apologize, that's fine. That's more than fine, and that's totally up to you whether you accept the apology, whether you feel the need to offer some type of forgiveness, whatever the case may be. But for somebody to come in and apologize and then just abruptly like propose marriage, it's a little, what do they say, like off the cuff. It just seems very, I want to say like left field of the situation. Like coming in and apologizing, looking for some type of forgiveness, possibly wanting to make amends and start like as friends. And even just coming in and saying, hey, let's just be friends. Like that I could see. You know, I could see that. But somebody coming in and like, oh, I fucked up, marry me. In order for me to register even that option in my mind, this is someone that would have had to have been a lover for you in the past, that you were with for a long time. And by a long time, I'm talking like years. And I know everybody varies on like, oh, you know, we were together 5 years and then got engaged. We were together 3 years and then got engaged. We were together 3 months and then we got engaged. Everybody is different. Everybody has a different situation. But I mean, realistically, like in my mind, for this person to come back and even throw that out there as an option or as the first option, like you got, in my mind, you would have already almost had to have been walking down the aisle and then something happened, you broke up, and now like 2 years later, this person's like, I'm sorry, I fucked up, you know, like, let's get married, let's really do this, we should have done it in the first place. That I could kind of see, you know? I mean, I still don't know that I would do that, but I could see it. I would understand it, you know, more understanding of that kind of situation than somebody just coming in after years apart and being like, I was an idiot, let's get married. I feel it's forced. Like even if you're in the moment and somebody does that to you, and you don't feel like it's forced. Like, to me, it's forced. It's like an overreaction to their own ignorance. You know, it's like overcorrection, basically. It's like they're overcorrecting the situation when really they should just come in and say, I'm sorry, like, let's be friends, you know? Or even somebody just coming in and saying, I'm sorry, I hope one day you can forgive me. You know, if you ever want to chat, hit me up. And then, you know what I mean? Like, that I understand. That I can see. And the only other thing I could think of is that this person would feel so horrified by like their own actions or inactions that again they would just overcorrect themselves, not really even thinking like, hey, maybe this isn't okay. Because I'm not really picking up on anything negative. I'm not really picking up on like, oh, this person just wants to tell you they love you so they can trick you and break up. I'm not picking up on that. I really do feel like for whoever you are, this person feels like an idiot. They really feel stupid. They really do. Because they also like when they realized whatever moment happened and they realized like who you are. This person just, the word that comes to mind is ignoramus. Like they really just feel like they were ignorant. Like they just, and deliberately ignorant. Like, no, almost like they were getting signs and they were like, huh, that's kind of weird. Like maybe that goes with, and then they were like, nah, that couldn't be it. Like deliberately, not even pretending ignorance. Like they were ignorant. I also I also think for some of you, maybe even most of you, honestly, if this person was watching you online, the way that they came to this conclusion, the way they were awakened to your status and who you were supposed to be to them, with the bumping heads card, I'm getting a second thing. It's like they saw you online say something to someone else, or maybe even like describe like a similar situation of what happened between the two of you. After the fact, you describe a situation you had with someone else and how you handled it, and this person is like, wait a minute, like they did that with me, but I just thought they were this, that, or the other. And now they're looking at it and they're like, wait a minute, like this person treated me like that, this person treated this other person like that. And they, like it's like their eyes are opening to the fact that for whatever reason they weren't seeing you for who you are, but when they saw you handle another situation almost exactly as the same as the way you handled the situation with them, it's like they realize, oh, this person is consistent. Like, this person stands on their business. This person tells their truth. They weren't just fucking around with me. They weren't just putting on a show for me. Like, and if I thought they were, lying or pretending in the past, like, now this person knows, like, hey, they were not pretending. They're not pretending now with this other person. Like, this person is the real deal. It's like they watched you do something with someone else and it reminded them of how you dealt with them or vice versa. And it made them realize, like, hey, there's nothing wrong with this person. Like, I looked at it incorrectly. Like, I was ignorant to the fact, like, I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't watching. I wasn't listening. So if this person knows where you live, they're going to come to you. Like, they might just show up out of the blue. For some of you, this person, even if you still live in the same place, like, they might be unsure, so they're gonna reach out, like, via text or call, and they're gonna, like, ask, like, hey, where are you? I need to come see you. Give me your address, kind of thing. And I also, when I look at this too, I also look at it as them connecting the dots. Like, when they watched you on social media handling the same type of situation you handled with them. This is like them connecting all the dots there. I'm also getting with the too late card. For some of you, this person might contact you, like, later on in the day, possibly evening, possibly late night, to try and start a conversation, or to try and ask you for your address, or ask you. I'm getting ask you for your address, because with the GPS, like, I'm just getting, like, either they're gonna show up at your place or they're gonna ask for your address. Again, even though I'm not really feeling any negative energy off of this situation, I would just caution people to meet somewhere. And I've said this a bunch of times, like, I don't let people into my home. Workers, people that need to fix things for me, yes, absolutely. A couple of my best friends, yes, absolutely. They're always invited here. But, like, I'm just gonna say it. Last year, when I was in my Friends with Benefits with the lovely Jason, he always came here. And at first, I liked that, because when I was with the person before him, I always went to them. And I'm like, oh, okay, this guy's going to come to me. But again, like, I later on got the feeling that he was seeing someone else and that he didn't want me in his home. You know what I'm saying? So if somebody doesn't want me in their home, why the hell would I open my door to them? Like, if they don't want my energy, I don't want their energy. So now I'm of the mind where, like, if I were to start dating, I don't know where you think we're going to have sex, sir or ma'am, because it's not going to be here and I'm not going to your home. So I'm literally at that point. Like, I don't want to go to somebody's home. I don't cater to people, and I also just don't feel comfortable going to other people's homes. Honestly, after what happened to me last January. I was talking, it was before I met Jason and after the man before him. And I was talking to him online for a couple weeks, and I agreed to go to his house to meet him, and I put myself in a situation. I consider it rape. I don't really know Like, I felt like I had no choice. That's rape to me. But I promised myself after that I was never going to put myself in that situation, and I'm not going to. And I have absolutely no intention of inviting men and or women, because I'm bisexual, I like women too, into my home. I don't want people that I don't know. I don't want them in my space. I don't want their energy in my space. And, even though Jason was in my home a bunch of times, like, I mean, I never got any bad energy off of him or anything like that, but it doesn't mean that he still wasn't here for a while. You know what I mean? Like, his energy was here for a while. And I don't want that. I don't want that around me. So I would just caution people, people coming back, new people, it doesn't matter. Definitely for first meetings, definitely for first meetings, I would meet somewhere public. I know you hear online, like, oh, you shouldn't go on coffee dates, walking dates, things like that, because, like, you're letting men and or women get away with cheap dates. But honestly, like, I would rather meet for a coffee in public than have them come to my place for coffee. I'm just saying. So, yeah. Just saying. And I was kind of a naughty girl. I kind of saw two guys in between the rapist. His name was Daniel, and Jason. I did see two other guys, and they came here. And again, not horrible energy or anything like that. It's just, like, I regret that. Like, I regret inviting people into my home for, a quick hookup? Like, no, not happening. It's not happening. And again, this is probably why I'm celibate over a year. Like, there's just certain things, like, I know that I don't want to deal with. I just don't want to deal with. Like, I'm done. Like, I'm a 44-year-old woman. I don't have time for BS. I don't have time to juggle. I don't have, I don't have time for the negativity. I don't want to take that chance. So, yeah, I would just caution you to meet someone somewhere else, like a mutual location, instead of going to each other's homes. And I realize, like, I'm probably the dumbest one out there. You know what I mean? Like I didn't even think about it. I'm like, oh yeah, people are so great, and then I get raped on the first date. So yeah, cautionary tale for sure. And you might be thinking in your head, why am I being so blasé about being raped on a first date? Well, I'm not being blasé about it. It's just after it's happened to you so many times, you just kind of, okay, well, that happened. And I don't really look at it. When I look at the situations that I was in, the things that happened to me, I look at it as it was done at me. Like, it wasn't, whoever did what they did to me, it wasn't even about me. It was about them and their demons and selling their soul to the devil. And you know what I mean? Like, I don't look at it like that. I don't look at it like, and I definitely don't, like, I can differentiate in my brain being raped by someone else and having good sex with another person. Like, I know the difference. And unfortunately, women and men, when they're sexually assaulted or raped, especially that first time, they tend to not be able to want to get into sexual relationships with other people again. You know, like it tends to take them a long time to heal and move on. And that is definitely to be expected. But I think as someone that was sexually assaulted at the age of 4, and it just continued on from there, like I knew the difference between rape and consensual, pleasure and pain, wanting it and not wanting it. You know what I'm saying? Like I had many years to think about it in my head. So, whereas some people, you know, just a scenario to throw out there, you know, a man and a woman are married, the woman gets raped, and like a month later the husband's like, so are we gonna have sex or not? You know, like that woman's probably not even ready. Probably won't be ready for months, maybe years. You know, it's a lot to process. A lot. But yeah. Anyway. Enough of that. Don't invite people into your home. I'm just saying. Not at first, at any rate. And again, don't accept a proposal if it feels like it's out of place. Again, the only way I feel like that makes any sense is if you were already getting ready to walk down the aisle before and then you called it quits. Because I don't even know why that would even be an option in anyone's mind, honestly. Alright. I'm going to leave that as it is because otherwise I'm just going to keep saying the same thing over and over again. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you found it entertaining. I hope everybody is enjoying the last of their weekend. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.